As seen in the previous video with in and cout, we have to have variables to be able to manipulate information and move stuff around. And in C++, we have three rules when we're naming our variables and creating variables. Our first rule is that the variable can't mirror a reserved word. For example, if or while, which represent loops that I'll explain later. It can't begin with a number, and it also must begin with a letter or an underscore. And the last tip, which should also be counted as a rule, is that the variable should have a valuable name, something that is easy to code, so when you go back and fix it, you know what the variable means. Variables could have different data types. There's two main ones. There's primitive and abstract. In the primitive, we have stuff like the integers, characters, or doubles. If we have more than one integer, notice how it's comma separated. Or back in C-line. This is a little bit more complicated code, but it's using the variables that we just talked about. Right here we have two doubles and a character, which in this code represents an operation. Let's exemplify how this works. First, the code asks us to enter the first number, which I'll just put 2.5, and then it asks us for the second number, and I'll put 3.5. Then it asks us for operation, and I'll just go plus. And then it tells us the result of 2.5 plus 3.5 is 6. So right here we were able to use two doubles, and it ended up in an integer, which could be a double if it was if we use different numbers. The important thing about different variable types is that they use different amounts of memory.